Social media is a huge thing for many people because it is the fastest way for us to talk to our friends and relatives elsewhere. Also, you can use social media as a map when you go somewhere so you don't get lost. But are you really not lost? Because we may not know many users are lost, but they don't know that they are lost. Today we're going to be talking about social media, the fake reality. In the old days, technology was not that high-tech here in the Philippines, but they already have tools like the telegraph, telephone, and radio. People are having a hard time writing letters to be sent to their loved ones in the 20th century. In the 1940s, supercomputers were created, and they also know how to create a network on the computers. By 2006, Facebook and Twitter have been recognized, and their use has become more available all over the world. A lot of social media has become famous because many scientists have discovered it. Looking to perspective, this would be the reason why technology in the Philippines is gradually becoming high-tech. But how does social media works? Think of social media as a room full of people someone barely knows each other, but with mutual relationships. Social media is like a communication alley, wherein people are efficiently having a conversation with other parties or with other people. Those people in the room that I was describing can have the chance to share their thoughts, and someone can share someone's thoughts. And by having a chain effect, making a big web relationship. Hence, what you share in the room, which is the social media, may be able to reach other rooms. That's how social media works. Social media is a computer-based technology that works with the different types of data from different sources of information. These includes the sharing of information and thought within the virtual networks and communities. Yet, more people are using social media because almost everyone now is working from home and doing online distance learning. Thus, other people are favored in using social media the whole day. During this pandemic, social media is what people really need. We are now at this point where we use social media to become more productive. We use this to make our living during the quarantine efficient. However, little do we know that these platforms have been abusive to people's mind. Social media brings a lot more that people do not know about it. Social media causes psychological effects when misused and abused. In short, it might be a monsters in disguise, attacking one's behavior and way of thinking. Other scenario could be excessive use of social media fuel the risks of anxiety, depression, and isolation. Fear of missing out and engaging risky behavior to gain likes. Cyberbullying that triggers suicidal behavior. Too much social media that can distract school and works that suffers sleep deprivation. Too much social media deceive and manipulate the psychological behavior of a user. And having no time for reflection of oneself that worsen anxiety and depression. But with Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO and founder of Facebook, he said that when you give everyone a voice and give people power, the system usually ends up in a really good place. Hence, we should make social media the platform to develop our society by bringing the message to value one's aspect for everyone, not as a weapon to deceive other people for our own satisfaction. Therefore, social media plays a vital role and helpful website technology in our daily lives. It eases people's way of communication, helps connect people, and a good medium for educational and organizational purposes, as well as to distress and entertain people by using it correctly. However, please take this note. Social media are destructive, abusive, and manipulative at the same time when misused and misled.